Hey, good morning, everybody. Just sitting here throwing a throw here this morning in the bone zone. Practicing up on my skills. We're throwing about 18 throws in this throw here, using the 4-1-1-2 stagger stack. Alright, what I got here is dice set 4-1-1-2. Gonna stagger the bottom. You're gonna flip them up, stagger that bottom one, and set the other one square on top. Alright? So once again, gonna set the 4-1. I'm gonna have it like set. I'm gonna turn it upside down where the 4's here, the 1's here. Gonna stagger that quarter of a turn. The 1-2 here, I'm gonna flip it over where the 1's on this side and the 2. I'm gonna set that on top flush. Bring my fingers down to grip it. I'm gripping it on top. I'm not coming all the way down to the bottom. Just as I hit that cut edge up here on top is where I stop. And that's my grip. Alright? And then I'm just going to flip it up and throw just like that in an inline throw. So my dice are coming up and then traveling straight just like that. That's how my dice are traveling when I throw it. Okay, the release, it's just letting I showed you guys on the video before, just letting go with your fingers. Open your fingers up and then push your dice. That's your release. You guys seen my chip win video? This is what I was throwing. On a hard surface table, on stick left 1, and they were using the .775 dice. Isn't it beautiful to be prepared? When I walked, this is a casino I've never been to. It's in a small town about 75 miles from where I live. It took about an hour and a half to drive there. You know, I'm going into this casino blindfolded. I have no idea if they even have a craps table, okay? I've never been there before. I've heard they had one, okay? But, you know, I didn't know if they had a craps table or not. I have no idea what kind of craps table they got. Am I walking into one of those 8-foot tables, because it's a little town you don't know? Am I coming into a 12-foot table, a 14-foot table? What kind of surface do they have? Is it a bouncy table? Is it a hard surface table? What dice are they using? Or is it the 775 or is it the .75? When you walk into a strange casino, you're going in blindfold, you have no idea. But you know what I got? I'm locked and loaded with all the knowledge that I've taught myself as I'm teaching you guys too. So I'm going in with, and this is the way you should be, just like me when I walked in that casino. I'm walking in and I'm locked and loaded with all this knowledge I've been learning and soaking up from these videos, okay? So I'm going in there, I'm going to use this knowledge to my advantage. As soon as I find all this information out that I just mentioned to you about what kind of table they got, and then I'm going to just go crazy in my head thinking, okay, what have I got? I'm going to do this. I'm going to try this. Okay? That's knowledge that I'm loading you guys up with. So when you walk in that casino, you are prepared 100% on how to attack this table. Okay? That's what being a controller is. You know, walk into any casino ready, locked and loaded with knowledge and skill, so you can go in there and you can beat that table, okay? That's what I'm doing for you guys. That's what I did for myself, okay? I'm doing this along the way. When I'm teaching you guys, I'm teaching myself too, okay? So it's a two-way street here. I went in, I threw 2 sessions, bam! Made about 650, 675. I don't quite know because I tipped them along the way. I was kind of tipping them along the way, so I don't know how much I tipped them. I know it was over $150, so around actually it's probably 140 to 160 is about what I tipped them. I walked out with, you guys see me, I walked out with an orange chip profit. Now, that wasn't my $200 buy-in. I had $200 also. I don't show my buy-ins on my chip wins. I only show my profit. I don't show the tips that I give the dealer. I don't show my buy-in. I show what my profit is. So when I show you these chips on a chip win, that is my profit off the day, of that day when I went in there to play. So it was a quick $500 that I walked out with. Beautiful. I love this casino, man. It's got a, I thought it was a 12-foot table. I asked the dealer. He said it was a 14-foot table, or a 14-foot table. Excuse me. It just looked a little short to me. I think it's a 12-foot table. And, you know, it was a hard surface table. Like I said, they used the .775 dice, which I practiced with, so I'm prepared. Dealers were nice people. So I like the dealers there. That always helps. No assholes. It'll be a hard four is my point. My betting system was 96 across. I played, you know, to a 5-score hit short game. I was all in betting for my first 4 score hits, and on my 5th hit, I turned my bets off. Okay, I told the dealer to turn my bets off on the fifth hit as I collected, and I just let my bet sit out there as I threw. Now my first throw, I threw probably close to 30 throws. Okay, but here's my situation that, you know, a lot of people say, man, you missed out on a lot of throws. I walked out with $500 in 2 sessions. I'm a winner. I felt good. I drove home feeling good with $500 extra in my pocket. I wasn't worried about them hits I didn't score on. Didn't even think twice about them. Yeah, I sat there and probably threw another 15, 18 times and was hitting all kinds of score numbers and then collect a dime off of them. Didn't bother me one bit, but I did hit that small, which I collected $175 on. So, you know, it works out. I don't worry about woulda, shoulda, you know. I mean, I go in there, I'm gonna leave a winner. I'm gonna play my game. I'm gonna stick to my game, and that is my game. Ooh, that's a bad throw there. I mean, 8. I don't want separation in my die. You guys gotta soak up the knowledge that I'm feeding you guys. You gotta mind lock on this stuff. Remember everything that you're learning. When you walk into that casino, you are ready and prepared for battle, man. Because that's what it is. It's a battle between you and that table, and you're gonna win. You're gonna win with all that knowledge, okay? That's my mindset when I walk in there. When I walked in that casino, I knew I was going to beat that table. I didn't care what it was. Bouncy table, hard table, .75 dice, 775 dice. Whatever I was going to run into, with my knowledge, I was going to siphon through everything and figure out what it takes to win. Now, I didn't have a clue what I was going to throw when I walked in there. You know, I thought about throwing the 6-2, 1-2, or 2-1, you know, the drop throw, and but I was too close. So and here's the thing. Here's the thing that was odd about this table, and why at least it gave me the illusion of being a 12-foot table. It was like a 12-foot table that had a 14-foot display on that table. I mean, them pass lines were right up against that wall. I mean, it's like the display was too big for the table. You know, normally your pass line bets are, you know, or your pass lines are, you know, 8 to 11 inches from the alligator on most casino tables. This one was, I mean, you only had enough room to put an odds bet and that was it. Your pass line was like right here. So I mean, it was right up on that wall. It's like the display was too big for the table. And it just gave the illusion of a short table. And, you know, and when I was lining up on stick one, it seemed a lot shorter than what the length of my table is. So, it was hard to, you know, because I'm used to playing on mine and other casinos where they have the pass line pretty far away from the wall. And it was hard for me to focus when I first got there, okay? So I'm looking down at the table and I go, oh shit, you know, and I'm like, you know, so I'm thinking about what to throw as they're, you know, counting up the money, because I'm going to be the first thrower. There was only me and this other person on the table. And, you know, I beat him to the table, so I knew I was going to be first to throw. So I'm sitting there, you know, going, you know, I'm getting my game plan basically ready. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to throw. And I'm thinking, well, it's going to be hard for me to zero in on that throw. I think I'll try my stagger stack throw. And I'll use the zero probability dice set, which is 4, 1, 1, 2. Okay, I think that's going to give me my best chance to probably start off winning, okay? So, you know, I'm looking for the zero probability to help me in my throw. And, you know, you don't really have to gauge. This one is tight. So I'm looking, and then I'm trying to figure out the landing zone. So my landing zone is the 11 on the field bet, okay? And where that 11 would have been is about where my pass line, just about where my pass line is on my table, okay? Is where the 11 was on the field bet. You can see how close that, you know, like, wow, that's close, right? Or it's kind of that close. It might not have been exactly there. So that's kind of what I decided to go with, and I decided to focus on, okay, as a landing zone. And, you know, like I said, on my very first throw, I probably popped close to 30 throws, or maybe even went over 30. I really wasn't counting them. I was too busy focusing in on the table and kind of, you know, getting everything lined up to what I want to do. And I popped this fabulous throw on my first throw there. And I'm kind of, in a way too, I'm kind of freaking out because these people have never seen me before. And here I walk in and throw a 30 throw, and, you know, and I actually had two. You know, it's in a little circled area where the table and all the card tables were. You know, it's all roped off in an area. You know, and then they have those pit guys that kind of circle around inside these little circled, you know, gaming areas, you know, where they have the tables and stuff like that. And they both walked over and they were watching me, you know, because, you know, people don't walk in and start throwing 30 throws right off the bat. And I'm like, oh shit, man, you know, I'm gonna you know, start off on the wrong foot with this casino, because I didn't want to pop no 30 throw. I just wanted to win my 5 score hit short game, which I was playing. And, you know, it's going to make minimal money, like around $500, and leave the casino. So why I left in 2 sessions. I knew if I stayed there, I was going to win a lot more money, because this throw was working fabulous on that. Both throws, my second throw was probably upper teens throw. So I back-to-backed them on 2 great throws. And I knew if I stayed, it was going to be 2 more probably good throws. And next thing you know, I'm up to 1,000, 1,500, maybe getting close to $2,000 or whatever. And I didn't want to do that on my first day there, okay? I mean, I didn't want them to say, oh God, this guy's a shooter. And, you know, it's a small casino, okay? They're not going to put up with people coming in and winning thousands of dollars. So, you gotta be careful when you go to these small casinos. You can't just go in there and start ripping them for all kinds of money. They're not gonna like it. I mean, there was probably only 20 cars in the parking lot when I pulled up, so there wasn't anybody in this casino. And this is on a Friday, okay? Friday afternoon. You know, there wasn't anybody in there. So, you know, I could see that this place doesn't get this great business, so I'm not gonna come in there and take them for thousands of dollars. At least not right now. I like the place, so I want to go back. I'm going to start feeding this place twice a week is what I want to go in and start working, or start going to this place 2 times a week. So if I could win, I don't even want to win 500, man. I want to try to get it down to maybe 2 to 400, okay? So if I'm going in there a couple of times a week, winning say $200 to $400, so I'm winning like, let's say, $400 to $800 a week, okay? Well, that's going to translate into, probably almost, let's say, $2,500 to $3,500 a month, okay? That I'm going to be making from this one casino. If I start going in there twice a week, making that kind of money, well, that tailors out to be 30 to 40 grand a year that I'm feeding. I'm getting off of this casino just going in there twice a week, okay? That's what I want to do with this. I liked it. I got the throw now. It's going to work there. Once you get the throw, it's like your practice table. You get your throw that works on your practice table, and you can do it just over and over and over again. Well, same way with a casino. There's no different, man. You can master your casino table as good as you can master your practice rig, okay? So now I know I can throw that throw forever in that casino, and it's going to work every time. I'm not saying I'm going to throw 30 throws all the time. I'm going to win my 5-score hit short game, probably just like I did yesterday. I'm going to go in there and probably win back-to-back sessions or 2 out of 3 sessions. That's all I need to win. Okay, I know I'm going to win my $200 to $400 every time I go in there. Okay, that's all I need to know. I got this. Okay, I got this casino. I already know it. I know the throw there that works. I'm going to throw it every time when I go in there. I'm going to win. And this is what I do. Now, I got another casino that I normally go to twice a week. It's in the city, so it's a bigger casino. So I take them for a little bit more money. So I can go I'm just under 1,000. Okay, so let's go $500 to $900. I'm taking from this place. Okay, and this is tax-free dollars, people. All right, nobody taxed that $500 I won yesterday. I'm gonna go spend it today. All right, it's gonna be a 5. Okay, now when I turned this video on, I already had about, I think it was 17 throws put out. So I'm getting close now to 30 throws, kind of like what I did yesterday in that at that casino. 4-1, 1-2. Stagger the bottom dice. This is you have to be precise with it. You can't stagger the top dice. You got to stagger the bottom dice. All right. That's my grip. I'm just flipping it up like that and throwing it straight. My landing zone is just over the pass line. Okay. Beautiful. I'm looking for that pattern there where my dice come straight out, just like that. Right around the pass line. I had one go over the pass line on this throw, but it gave me my pattern, okay? It's just a pattern I was looking for yesterday in a casino. Immediately I wanted to set me up a pattern to win, and it worked great. 30 plus throws, high teens throws, watching my pattern, okay? I'm giving you guys all the tools that you need to become a control thrower. You know why? Because I use the same tools, people. I'm teaching me the same tools as I'm teaching you. And I go in and I use these tools and it works for me. It works great. I win every time I go to the casino. Just like yesterday. Constant winner by using these tools that I'm learning from the bone thrower, okay? I'm learning from the bone thrower just like you are. I'm watching the bone thrower. I'm sucking up everything that he's throwing at me, okay? So I'm learning too, and it's working, okay? So it's got to be working for you too, because I'm not special, okay? I can learn this stuff, or you should learn this stuff just as easy as I learn it, and know how to put it together as much as I do it, okay? You should be right along with me because we've been together this whole trip. So I've been learning the whole 4 or 5 years now, since YouTube, now to Patreon. And if you've been following me since I've been on YouTube, then you're following me along just like together. And we're learning and soaking this stuff up together. So, and it's working for me. It's got to be working for you guys, man. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't. Because I started off in bare scratch just like you guys did, man. And I wanted to learn from the bone thrower. I wanted to learn all this stuff. So I'm soaking it up. You should be soaking it up. We should be winning together. you've been paying attention to what I'm saying, watching what I'm showing, it's all knowledge, it's all skill. I'm throwing the same exact way I did yesterday in that casino. I'm having the same exact throw I did in that casino. So think about it. It's only logical. You know, people, they get to be, you know, you might be there already. Just like me, when I first started my first practice rig, and I remember it was just, it was in, when I lived in the country, and I had a big old barn. I built me a throwing station before I started building tables. It was just a throwing station that it was just I built it, 42 inches wide, and it was probably 3 feet box, okay? And I got me an alligator, it's made out of wood, and I got me an alligator to put around it, and I would step back and I would throw this into this, it was 3 feet long, or 42 inches wide and 3 feet long. I would sit back and just throw into this box, and that's where I started. And, I didn't start off that good, I was losing all the time, and, but I kept going, and then I eventually moved up to building me tables. And when you guys seen my first, that green ugly table I had back in YouTube like 5 years ago. I wasn't that good when I first started throwing on that table, but I learned the characteristics of that table, just like I've done this table here. I know this table. I know the characteristics, how the dice bounce, the hard surface, okay? I know, how to throw on this table. I've learned because of the repetitions and the hours put out on this table. It's the same way at the craps table, folks, at your casino. Once you start playing there a lot, you start, if you know what to do, start, learning the characteristics of that craps table, and, learn the dice. What dice do they have, okay? What surface do they have, okay? You start learning how to throw with how much velocity you need to throw on that table. Where's your landing zone on that table? What types of throws work? And eventually you start learning that table and conquering that table as good as your practice table. And that's what I do. This is mainly done for tables you consistently go to. You want to start learning those tables. And that's what you do. You learn how to play on that casino table with repetitions, just like you did your practice table. And before you know it, you got that table whipped, man. And that's how it is on being a controller and winning. So it's going to take multiple trips to the casino. Some casinos you would, you think, I only played once. I'm hoping that throw works again when I go back. I'm going to go back again next week, okay? And I'll give you guys another chip win video when I go back next week. Some casino tables you might be able to pick up fast, but some you might not. Say that throw didn't work. What was I going to do? Well, I was going to try another throw. Maybe that 6-2-2-1 drop throw was going to be my next throw to try, okay? If that didn't work, maybe I'd try that 6-5, 5-6 where I put him in the stack, but I'd come up in the underhand throw, okay? I might try the dominator throw. I might throw the gunslinger type throw. I might go into allegiance type throw. Try that. I'm going to try everything on each trip until I find out which throw works best on that table. So sometimes you got to take multiple trips to the casino to figure out what's going to work on that table. But once you figure it out, you got it. There's my pattern right there. Beautiful. Straight back. Alright, 0 probability. You guys been watching, seeing how many 6s and 1s are coming up on that dice? 0 probability is helping me throw this. My patterns help me stay focused. That one's off a little bit. Oops, that's a hard 4. Thought that was an ace deuce. Hard 4. Check this out, man. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens. That's 11 throws just between the 4 and the 10. I was hitting 4s and 10s yesterday at that casino a lot, and I'm noticing it. Okay, I wasn't playing. I started off like you said with 96 across. So when I hit the 4 or the 10, I bought it for 40. Now I pop it 1 or 2 times more. That was like $80 when I popped it. Now I could have took it up, easily to like 120 and then popped it for 240. But see, I was trying to keep my money down. I didn't want to, win a whole lot of money because, like I said, it's my first time there. Plus, it's just a small casino, so it's okay. I'm going to make all my money in the long run. I don't go there and try to suck it all out of one visit to the casino because they're going to notice you and they're not going to like you for taking their money. They'll give you a little bit of money. They're not going to give you thousands of dollars all the time. They don't want to do that. So you gotta play smart, folks. You hear me talking about it all the time. Play smart, man. You got your whole life to go to that casino over and over again and win a lot of money. Just like I said, I'm gonna go spend that money today. I'm gonna go buy me one of those. I'm going to Harbor Freight. I don't know if you guys got Harbor Freight where you live. It's a kind of a tool place, and they got a nice tool drawer on wheels. It's probably sits up about 4 foot off. It's got, I think, 9 drawers on it. It's a beautiful, nice little, tool cabinet I want to get for my garage. I think it's around $200. And I'm going to go buy that today. Okay? With that $500 I won in the casino, I didn't buy that. I didn't pay for that tool chest. The casino bought it for me. You guys heard me talk about this, man. This is walking around spending money and I'm winning that casino. 6 months ago, I went to the casino and I won $1,000. Okay? Went down to Walmart. I've been wanting to buy that new Samsung 65-inch TV. Flat screen TV, LED. Or whatever the hell it is. Went in there and bought it. The price on it was like $900. With taxes, around $1,000. So I bought my 65-inch TV. I didn't pay for it. The casino bought it for me. This is what I'm talking about, man. You play smart. You just win a few $100s, man, but you win enough money. It's spending money, man. It's just walking around money in your pocket. Go buy what you want, man. The casinos are buying this shit, man, not me. Okay? Hey, there's our 7. I didn't throw that right and you seen the dice pop out here. Remember, my pattern's straight out. See? Every time my 7, it's going to be on this pattern. Where my dice shoot out. Where it goes off my pattern. Alright? That's what I'm talking about, pattern. You stick to your pattern, you win. Alright, so that's a nice little throw right here, man. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30 score hits, man. Alright? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jump. This throw's got, this is what I threw yesterday at the casino, man. I threw throws just like this. It was 30 plus throws. I guarantee it was. And I didn't want to do it, but I threw it because this throw it's got it, man. If you learn how to throw it correctly, find out where your landing zone is and throw it, and find your pattern, stick to your pattern, and you're gonna win. So there you go, folks. You guys seen the chip win video I won yesterday at the casino? That's what I threw right there. Thanks for watching. Keep on watching, and the dice are in your hands.